all fine. Idris is here again with another video, and in this video I want to share my e-commerce website that I've been working on. And in this website it is about a boutique that provide so many kinds of male and female wear, and I am happy that I've developed it up to this level, and I want to share it with you. So let's log in, or let's register as new users of the system and try to purchase the goods that are there with the required details and see how it works. Let's dive in. So since we are new users of the system, we will have to sign up because the system doesn't know us. So let's click on sign up. Okay, so the sign up form has displayed. So we'll go ahead to sign in as new users so that the system will get to know us. So let me say my name is UCC. That's my username, and then they ask us about our email. So the email, let me say ucc@gmail.com, and also the password. For us not to forget about the password, I want us to use 1234 so that we will not forget about it when they ask us to log in. So 1234, that is our password, and they also ask us about our role. Are we going to log in as admin, or we are going to log in as users? You see that if I click on the drop down menu, you see that we have admin and also have user. Since we are going to be users of the system, let's click on user so that it will save us. It will save our details as user details. So let me click on user, and then I sign up. So it says we're signed up successful, and then they say we should log in. So now we are going to provide the details we used to sign up. So let me say ucc@gmail.com, and the password, I said we used 1234. So 1234, that is our password. Then I said log in. It says log in successful, that's what it says, and I say okay. Then we are in the system. So in the system, there is the home page, and in the home page you can see that we have our nav links on top, and also we can see the boutique name, and then the boutique name is Bella Vouque. That's the boutique name, Bella Vouque Boutique. That's it. And we also have a search bar on top. So the search bar, once we try to type in the kind of goods we want, if the goods are in the system, then you see that the system itself will filter and give us that kind of goods we are searching for. So let me try to say we want shoe. Let me try typing shoe. Then we see what happens. So you see that it filters and brought us shoe. So if you want shoe, then when we scroll down small, you see that we have trendy shoes, step out in styled with our exclusive shoe collection. So you see that we also have view collection. So it means that the shoe, even though there is a picture of the shoe, but if you want to see the collection of shoes that we have, then you click on the view collection button, then it takes us to that particular page. So let me click on view shoe for us to see view collection. Perfect. So we are in the shoe collection. So you see that we have so many kinds of shoes in our collection. Superstar shoe, we have Chantal shoe, we also have casual sandals, and with this kind of shoes we have their prices attached to them. We have casual shoe and all that. So that is it, and we can start purchasing because it says add to checklist. If you want to add to our checklist, then let's say we want to buy them, then I just go ahead to click, and it says what item added to cart. Our item has been added to cart. You know, when you are purchasing, it is the cart that tracks the details of what we are purchasing. Have you seen that? So let me see. We said okay, then it has been added to our cart. Let me move ahead to also buy another one. Let me say I want to buy this one in addition, and I click on it, Superstar. Then I press OK. Then it has also added. So let me change another collection since the collections are many, so that we see how it works. Now we are in let's move to dress collection. There is dress collection, and these are the kind of dresses we have. These are the kind of dresses we have. I think I like this kind of dress, the floral winter dress. I like it, and I'm sure our females will also like it because the way it is attractive, it is very nice. So let me see if I can purchase that one. And it says the price is 470 Ghana cedis. So let me quickly purchase it. So it says item added to cart. This is the confirmation card, and then when you look at the message that has been pop up, it says local host 3000 says there is this. So because I've hosted a website on my local host, that's why it says that. But if it was outside, let's say in the World Wide Web, that is what the World Wide Web that will be telling me. I will be seeing it will be working as a normal lesson, but because I'm using local host, that is why it is like that. So let me click on OK. And that is that. So you can view all the collections, and then the collections we have watches too, we have bells. Let me click on the watches so that we see what is in the watches collection. These are the kind of watches we have in our watches collection. So that is that. So let's move ahead. I want us to see whatever that is there. Let me click on view cart so that we see the number of goals we have selected in our cart. So there's our cart page, and then the cart page, you see we have the shoe we've purchased, we have the dress we've purchased. All these dresses we've purchased them. You see that this kind of dresses that we purchased, you see we purchased them, and we can now go ahead to go to cart. So now there is a checklist. This page is checklist. You are just seeing it, but now the cart will now give you the details of the kind of goods you are purchasing. It will give you the amount and even editable features, so that either you remove it from the cart, you remove something from the cart before purchasing, or you just purchase the amount that you want. So let me move to so this one, I think it is very, very crucial, because sometimes you purchase something, but with some few minutes or later you see that you are not supposed to buy it. So now it gives you the ability to be able to remove it yourself without being forced to purchase it. So let's move there and see what is there. Perfect. That is what your cart. This is your cart. That is the cart that shows what we've purchased. So have you seen? We've removed from cart button. So if you don't want to buy it, assuming you see the floral winter dress, we have one at the top. We also have another one in the button. So let's say I want to remove one so that at least we can be able to have one. I don't think it is wise enough to buy two dresses at the same time, even though it is not wise enough. So let's say because of that we want to remove that kind of redundancy. So let me click on remove button so that we remove that one. So it says what item removed from cart. Remember, that is the floral winter dress at the bottom. So let me click on it. It has gone, and then the price has also reduced. You see, to 2,024 Ghana cedis. Have you seen that? So this card gives you the amount of the total amount that you are purchasing. You see, that's the card, and it gives us the total amount that we are purchasing. So we can move ahead to proceed to check out. So the check out, that you submit your details to the system to know that, oh, that is what you are buying, and we can deliver to you at where you are, because you are going to give us the details of where you are. So perfect, you see that. So I think it is much interesting, and that is the reason why I'm sharing it with you. So let's move ahead to proceed to check out. So let me click on it. So we are in the checkout, and then the checkout also tracks the amount that we are purchasing, the amount that we are supposed to pay. It also displays it, so that we'll be able to know budget very well. Know that, oh, we really have that kind of amount, and it is not going to affect us. It keeps updating us the amount you are supposed to pay and all that. So check out, total amount to pay is what? 2,024 Ghana cedis. Have you seen? So, and then the details that we are supposed to provide: full name, email address, phone number, and also delivery address. So I think with these details, at least we'll be able to find where you are and provide the kind of goods you want for that moment. Yes. So let me move ahead to provide the details, and then we submit and see what happens. So let me say my name is going to be UCC, as I used, and then also emailed. Let me say my email is going to be UCC as I use at gmail.com. Then I move ahead to say, I move ahead to provide my phone number. So since I have some kind of suggestions here, let me just take one of them. The phone number is there, and also the delivery. Let me say Ghana, comma, and I also say Cape Coast. Since we are Cape Coast, and I add what my house number. Let me say SD24. This is my house number, and perfect. What I will do is now to submit. When I submit, I should see confirmation message that is giving me confirmation that tells me that what I've bought has already submitted to the administrator, and I need to prepare to deliver. And that is that. You see that? So let me click on it and see. Perfect. So you see at the bottom, the confirmation message has now displayed. It says purchase confirmed. Thank you. You see that, and then they give us an option to either move back to the home page because we have finished whatever that we are going to do here. So it gives us the opportunity to move back to our home page. So what we do is that I want us to go to our database and see what we have submitted. Has the admin really accept or received the details that we have submitted? Let's move ahead to the database and see. So that is my database, and you see that is my database. And when I was testing, I have one name there. The name is admin and Fuseni at gmail.com. That one is there. But you see, the one we have entered, we are not seeing it there. We are not seeing it there because we have not called for it. So let's make a new query to see the number of orders that has been placed so far, so that we'll be able to attend to that kind of customers that are calling. So let me see. Select star. Let me see from orders, since I'm using orders. From orders. Okay, so let me execute. Perfect. So you see at the bottom, there is at the bottom, I hope you can see that. At the bottom, there is the UCC, the details I've just entered. You see that they are there. We have UCC at gmail.com, and my number, the Ghana is there, the Cape Coast is there, and all that. So even if I don't want that, I can call for only that one, so that we get to know that it is really there and there is no problem. Assuming if the details are meaning that we will be finding difficulties. Here there are two, but if they are not two, but they are many, but we want to call the one we've just entered. So I'll just say select from, we are seeing the number of customers that are in the system. I want us to query so that we'll be able to see only the detail we've entered, the UCC user that has been entered in the system. Assuming the users were many in the system, and we wanted to detect whether our details has already been, or our details has correctly been received by the admin. Yeah, I get that. So admin will run this query to see whether the user details has really been received. So what I want to do is that we just run to call for only that one. Let me see. From others. Perfect. So now, what you do? So one thing we have to also notice that whenever you finish a statement, you end it with what we call a semicolon to show that you have ended the statement. So let's run the query and see. So perfect. You see that the ID is 8, and the full name, we have UCC, we have email, that is ucc@gmail.com, and all that. So when you see all the details, and also you see the address. We have Ghana, Cape Coast, and SD24. Everything is perfect, and it is working. So let's move back to the website to see what is still there, because I've just shown you the collection aspect, but we have not seen the about page, we have not seen the logout button, we have not also seen the contact us button. I just want us to see all those things. They are all working, and I want to show, that is the reason why I want to show, because it is much interesting, and it has also shown that showing up every day really helps. It is not about being intelligent, it is not about being brilliant, but once you're showing up every day, you also be discovering a lot of things for yourself. So let's go on to see what is there. Okay, so that is where we submitted the details. So I want to move back. Let's say return back to home page. Let's click on it. Perfect. We are now in the home page again, and in the home page we have about button. We have not seen that, so let me click on the about button for us to see. Okay, so that is where we can see a lot of information about us. So our story. So welcome to Bella Vouque, where fashion meets elegance. Our boutique was founded with the vision of offering timeless styles for individuals who appreciate quality, craftsmanship, and exclusive designs, and on and on. When you read, you get to understand that. So we have button there that says explore our collection. So when you click on it, it will take you back to the collections we have, and we have already seen what is in the collection. So without wasting much time, let's move ahead to see what is in the website. So we have contact us button. So let me click on the contact us button to see what is there. Perfect. So in the contact us button, you see as usual, we've added a live map inside the contact us button. So in the live map, you see where you can find a Bella Vouque boutique, and you can zoom to know where exactly it is. And that one, I think, that is for another discussion. And when you look at the right hand side, you see send a message. So this is where you can send a message to Bella Vouque if, let's say, you are facing some challenges. So let's go ahead to see what is there. So your full name, let me enter. My name is as usual. Let me say my name is, this time around I want us to use a different name, or we use UCC. Okay, so since we are using UCC, let me use UCC. So UCC, and then email. Our email is ucc@gmail.com, and our subject, let me say login. No, let me see calculation problem, or what problem are we facing? Delivery problem. Let me say we are facing delivery problem, and message. Delivery problem and then message. I have not receive my order yet. I have not received my order yet, and then I press send message. So if you click on send, it says what? Message received, we will get back to you soon, and then it disappears. So that's where it goes. You see that the message pop up to tell you that, oh, I have received the message and I will get back to you soon. Perfect. So let's move into the database to see whether the data, what we've sent, has really been inserted in our database. So here, what we will do is that we will select from, I don't know, the table that we are using here that we are going to use. So in order not to, when you forget about the table name, what you just do is that you go back to your database and then you go to tables. So when you go to tables, you see the number of tables we have. So we have contact us messages. So just select from contact us. Select from contact us messages. Okay. So where full name is equal to UCC, because our name was UCC. So let me execute for us to see what is there. Okay, so now we have gotten a mistake. We have gotten an error, and the error could be because in the contact us messages there is no column called full name. So what I should rather do is that we are going to use email, where email equal to ucc@gmail.com. Have you seen that? ucc@gmail.com. Then I execute. Perfect. So you see that it has appeared. So it was name. So when you look at the table, you see that we have name. We don't have full name. So the reason why we were getting the mistake or the error was because we didn't save any kind of column to be called or attribute as a full name, but we only have a name, and the name we have UCC, and then the email we have ucc@gmail.com. Delivery. So the subject was delivered as we can all remember, and in the message we have, I have not received my order yet. Have you seen that? So that is how it works. So it means that our data has been received successfully. And I think having this kind of features in your e-commerce platform is very perfect. You and then your customers can be interacting at all times, and it gives lifetime communication. And this really also solve a real-time problem, as you can see, because it is much practical. We are seeing everything feel for ourselves. Thank you very much. And I want us to move back to see the last part of it, and then we are done. Yes. So now we have looked at the contact us button. We've gone through the home page. We look at the collections. We look at the about. We also look at the contact us, where we are settled in. So let me move into the log out. So the log out button, as we all know, when you say log out, it means you are going out from the system. So when you click on the log out button, it will send us out of the system. So let me click on it to see. Perfect. We are out of the system. And then the system is telling us that we either log in or we sign in. So we log in if we have email, if the system, we are already users of the system, but we sign up if we are not users of the system. So now that we are users of the system, what we just do is that we enter our email, ucc@gmail.com, then our password. Remember, our password was 1234. These are the things you don't forget, because when you forget, the system will deny you access of the system again. So you don't forget about that one. So let me log in now. Perfect. Log in successful. You see that we are in the system again. So thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much for looking at my inspiration. Thank you very much for looking at my works. I appreciate that, and I pray, and then I say that whoever that is supporting, you should keep on supporting, and we are growing. Help us to also grow, so that we also try to help bridge the gap in our e-learning and our e-commerce ecosystem, because we all intend to grow, and with hard work, I'm sure we'll be able to reach there. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next inspirational video. Thank you very much. God bless you.